Hi guys, this is the first time I'm ever doing a voiceover for my videos. I figured I'd tackle learning how to edit them and record them properly first. So I only have one time where my recording stops, and I didn't even lose battery. Usually my battery dies on me because I'm not a very good planner in that regard. Anyways, bullet journaling and doodling and that type of thing is not really the kind of art that I'm good at, but I love to color and I love washi tape, so this gives me an excuse to play with both of them. As you can see, I'm just using my Crayola Super Tips to color in a picture I printed out online that I will attach to my journal for my monthly overview. So I'm just gonna speed through this and I'll get you back when I start planning in my journal. So as you can see here, I am just gluing the picture that I colored onto the page of my bullet journal, and I will be using sorry, that was me cracking my knuckles, some of the new washi tape that my mother bought me while I was in New York. And I really, really love these because I got to spend a couple of hours with my 9-year-old niece, Bella, in Michael's, and my mom kept telling the story the whole time I was there about how we were just going back and forth with all the washis and bonding over that, and it was a really cute moment because I only get to go home once a year to see my niece and my family and everybody else. It's always a fun time to do crafting projects and to get to bond with my brother's daughter. So we also got a really, really big haul of scrapbook paper, and she's got good taste. Don't be fooled, 9-year-olds can have some good taste. Anyway, you see I'm just playing with washi tape here, and she actually picked this one that I'm cutting up into pieces right now, this gold kind of starry washi. Again, really good taste. So here you can see I am just creating my monthly overview cover page where I have the calendar sitting there so I can see it all laid out for me rather than in that vertical list. It's really hard for me to picture it that way, and I found that I didn't use it very often. So I'm trying this out. I'm thinking about doing a larger spread to actually fill the dates into the calendar, but well, we'll keep trying this and see how it works for probably another month or so. As you can see, I've got important dates done in this box so that I can have more than one thing on a day if that happens. And my recording's about to cut off here, but you can see I lettered a nice quote at the bottom that says, "I may not be there yet, but I'm closer than I was yesterday," because I have to remind myself often with all of the work that I have to do, that I might not be at my end yet. I might not be at my goal yet, but the more I do every day, the closer I do get to it. It also pairs with that idea of progress, not perfection. Anyway, so what I'm doing here is my monthly master tasks. This is the main place I pull my to-dos from. I have, obviously, my master tasks, and then I break down deadlines that I have throughout the month for my business, for author, for school and home, etc. You can see my business is the most full right now. I just started an author series where I'm featuring the authors of my new anthology, interviews and guest posts. Next month I will be adding YouTube videos onto that, storytellers and excerpts, which is going to be a lot of fun with my 4 classes that I'm going to be teaching. As you can see, I really need this to remind myself of things to do, when to draft blog posts, when to get them uploaded, when I need certain stories edited by, and the like. And it's a lot, but this I have found has really helped me. And I'm gonna hand you over to the music again while I power through this. So as my last calendar, let me set up, tracking my stuff like conferences and Patreon and breaking down all of those promos and things. Here I'm setting up my editorial calendar, which I keep separate. These are when things need to be posted by, so I can see them all laid out on 2 pages. And you'll see rather quickly how full this thing is. The fall semester generally means a lot of marketing, especially towards the end of the year in general, 2018. And we have a list of 9 new items or new titles that we're going to have out between August and March. So this is where I need to make sure that I have the visibility that I want and that I can showcase every single one of my authors, every single one of those titles, run my 2 blogs, my 2 newsletters, my YouTube channel, Instagram, Facebook, etc. All of it is on here for me. And a lot of them are implied, like you'll see when we get to that color coding that most of them are just the blog and the newsletter and YouTube. Those are the only things I've color coded because I have them automatically set up to post on LinkedIn, on Facebook, on Twitter, etc. So this is my bread and butter. This is where most of my focus is every day. Like, did I get that up on time? And I have it reflected in all of the other places in my journal, but this is ground zero for me. So, yeah. So here it is. My bullet journal. Here's last month, July. So you can see a lot of it stayed in pencil because I was in New York for half of July. You see that was a week where I barely got anything done because I was traveling and doing other things with my family, etc. But I really like how this turned out. I really liked the blue and the gold and the pink even. I'm not really a pink fan, but I think it worked out pretty well for this time of the year. And that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye!